believe we almost didn't go there? We almost skipped it on purpose. Hi friends, we are back from our epic anniversary trip, 15 days, 6 or 7 new states. We are back. When I left you in part 2, we were in Bismarck, North Dakota, and we were on our way to Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Now, what's funny is we almost didn't go there. That was in the original plan, but Kenny almost never requests anything. He's just like, wherever you want to go is fine with me. But he did happen to ask me about Mount Rushmore, which is in South Dakota, and it's way on the west side of South Dakota. And to save time, because we were so rushed, I thought maybe we'll just skip Theodore Roosevelt and just go down the corner of North Dakota, just enough to say we were in it, and go to Mount Rushmore and skip the park. Well, I'm so glad we didn't. I didn't know what to expect about that park, and I'm telling you, I'm going to show you a lot of video and a lot of pictures, but when you see it, just know that pictures and video cannot let you see how beautiful it really is. And we loved it. Boy, when we went inside the park, it was just unbelievable how beautiful it was. So we ended up getting a campground right outside the park. I have some footage of the campground I'll show you, but we stayed in town, and what that allowed us to do is go back very early the next morning, because they say you can see more animals at dusk and at dawn. So we went back early in the morning because we had seen antelope, deer, wild turkeys, thousands. I've seen thousands of prairie dogs now. I even fed some prairie dogs, and that will either be in this video, or if there's a part 4, it'll be in there. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, so this could be the end, or it could be part 3 with a part 4 coming. Stay tuned to find out. But the only thing we didn't see was a bison. We were calling them buffalo, but technically they're bison. And so we went back the next morning, got up from our campground. We left our camper, which was nice. That's what's nice about having a campground. And we drove back up into the park just as the sun was rising. It was beautiful, and we saw all those same animals again, but still no bison. And we're driving all the way back out. We ended up going back the way we came. And right when we got to the end, there was like 3 minutes left before we're totally out of the park, and there's bathrooms there. And right there by the bathroom is this huge bison, and he's just out there, and there are people like using the bathroom, like, I don't know, I guess they're used to it. They're like, oh yeah, there's a bison. I'm just going to keep walking to the bathroom. But I was probably a football field's length away from this bison. And of course, we stopped on the road, and I rolled the window down, and this bison and I made eye contact. He looked at me and I looked at him, and he just starts walking towards me, and he walks and he walks and he walks. And literally he got 4 feet from the car. And I was recording it. I hope that part of the video is in here, but I was recording it, and all of a sudden Riley, who had been on the bed back here, he was paying attention, and he comes up beside me, and he's he's just growling at this bison walking towards me. And so I told Kenny, I said, grab him, because I didn't want him to get out and fight with a bison. So anyway, that bison just came right up to me. He looked at me, and then finally he walked behind the car. And by now there are many cars behind us that were stopped. And so the bison walked behind our car, in front of the car behind us. And so I stood up in the sunroof and took a picture of him, or took video of him driving away. But anyway, it was gorgeous. So we're here in Medora, where are we? North Dakota. Did you get comfy between the two pillows? My boy likes to be comfy. It's Sunday morning and we are driving through the park again. We were contemplating watching the sunrise, but we didn't get up in time. We didn't go to bed till after midnight. But it is 7:30, maybe 6:30 their time. I don't know what time it is. I think it's 7:30. Anyway, it's Sunday morning, so maybe we'll have a little church out on a pretty rock or something. This is where we saw all the prairie dogs last night. Wake up! They make these holes. They were so cute the way they stand up real fast and kind of squeal. It's adorable. Wake up! The only people talking this morning are these birds so far. Pretty black and white birds. Come on, prairie dogs. There's one early riser. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. You gonna talk to me this morning? You gonna talk to me? Good morning. Good morning. There were so many last night. There were so many out and about. You couldn't count them if you wanted to. Have a good day. Baby, isn't this prettier than we thought it was going to be?
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous. Hello, prairie dog. Good morning.
They're starting to get us.
Oh yeah, they're popping out now. So we are really hoping to see bison. We saw bison outside of the park when we were just driving on the highway, a couple, but we didn't see them close up, and we really want to. But we mainly wanted to see. Everybody said the best time to come through the park is dusk, dawn and dusk. So dusk was not a disappointment. It was absolutely beautiful last night. We got to see a lot of it. So it's the third week of September, and it is 50 degrees outside this morning. I think it was about 50 degrees overnight, 48 maybe, and the high today is 81. But according to the lady at the campground, everything closes down in about 10 days for the season, so you probably don't want to come any later than late September if you plan to come here, unless you like snow. I don't know. Do they close the park, I wonder? I would think they have to close the park, but look at this view. So we have not been to the Grand Canyon yet, and we certainly have no idea, and I'm sure that's going to be just as breathtaking when we see that too. But the thing that really strikes me about this park is we're driving in and among the rock and the hills and everything. It's just breathtaking. They do have a lot of pullovers. For one, so you can pull over if someone's wanting to go faster than you're wanting to go. We did that a lot last night, so we have time to look. And also, if you see something along the way that you want to stop and see or get photos. we did drive through the campground last night, and there were a few openings. It's kind of like a self-check-in situation, but I did happen to check the website before we got here, and there were no availabilities. So it just goes to show, maybe check when you get here. There may be some cancellations. It was kind of neat. Like, it would be neat to park in the park, but in our situation, I'm really glad we found that little campground in town, because it would have been very awkward to pull the trailer behind us, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There would have been a lot of places that we wouldn't have been able to pull over with the trailer. So if you're planning to spend a few days, then yeah, staying in the park would be nice. If you're pulling something, you just want to drop it off or have a home base. Like I said, the campground is probably a 4-minute drive from the entrance of the park. Riley's enjoying the view of the park. Are you looking for bison too, buddy? The prairie dogs are waking up. You see the prairie dogs, Rai? She's out all by herself this morning. I think the prairie dogs are more interested in looking at us than we are at looking at them. And these little switchbacks coming up here is one of the best reasons for not hauling the trailer up with us. I'm so glad we parked it. Also, there were very few, if any, boondocking spots in this town. So it took the pressure off as far as where we were going to sleep last night. I came out here because I wanted to take a picture, just a still picture to keep, but it doesn't do it justice. It's just no way to convey how beautiful this is, even in video. Hi, how are you? Riley's like, I need to see. I need to see who Mom's talking to. Wait. Riley, you see the doggies? It's a different kind of doggy. It's a different kind of doggy.
I'll say hello. It's like you said, their curiosity is like, okay, we'll watch.
There's two. I don't know if you can see those deer or not. Riley, you're so funny. Don't bark at him. Don't bark at him. Oh my God, he's so close. He's so close. Take him, honey. Take him, honey. He's within 4 feet of me right now. Okay. So there was so much to see. There will be a part 4, and I've got to tell you some of the most exciting things happened at the end of the trip. So come on back and catch up with us on part 4.